Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck, and I'm going to start a vlog for this week. So it is May 5th, 2024. Cooper is right here. He is tired of me being in here, so I'm going to go retire to the couch. But I thought I would just briefly say what I'm in the middle of, just to show what I'm reading right now. And then, as I said, I'll probably come back as I finish things. I don't know how this is gonna go. We'll see how this vlog goes. Anyway, so right now I'm in the middle of 3 books. One is my buddy read with Berna at Berna's Bookish Adventures. We were reading the Love at Stake series. So The Vampire and the Virgin is book number 8 in the Love at Stake series. So I just have to read 30 more pages today for the buddy read. So I will be doing that next. So that's Paranormal Romance with Vampires, y'all know. I'm also reading The Hollow Dead by Darcy Coates. So this is book 4 in the Gravekeeper series. So did he just turn that light on? Anyway, sorry. Anyway, but this is about ghosts and spirits and stuff, and we're following Kira, who doesn't remember her past life. She wakes up in book 1 on the run from some people who are after her. She doesn't know why. She doesn't know what's going on. And she ends up in this small town and taking a job at the local cemetery. And she discovers that she can see ghosts. And it's really interesting the way where this is going for book 4. So I'm hoping to get to that. I'm about 120 pages. 134 pages. I just read a little bit of this to get back into it. So I will probably read a little bit of this today. And I'm also reading Filthy Rich Vampires, book number 2, Second Right. So this is by Geneva Lee, and this is it's just very much a paranormal romance. Vampires, they're super rich, and they're having their the vampires are having some trouble, and they start these rites to make the certain vampires who have not made it or have not I don't want to say that have a familiar or somebody they have not they're able to have children with certain kinds of people called the familiars, and which are kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, we're just going to go with the fact that they are being forced to find somebody to get married to or to have a relationship in order to have children. And it's not going well because he was fake dating Thea, who is a human, and not all. First book, everything went kind of badly. This is book 2, as I said, so I'm continuing this series. So that's all I'm going to say right now. I'll probably say more when I get farther into the series. I feel like oh, it's weird. There's like a weird mark on there. I didn't realize there was a mark on here. Bummer. Anyway. So, Cooper and I are going to change locations. But I did want to say that is what I'm going to start out with for this week. So, I'm hoping to get through all these. This one I'll get done by Wednesday with my buddy read. And these ones I hope to get done in the next few days, because both of them I'm over 100. Well, no, I'm 60 pages into this one. So, I have like 310 pages left of this one. And then this one I'm almost to halfway, because I'm at 130. I think it's about a 300 page book. So, anyway, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I will check in with you later. I can't believe we turned that on. And Cooper, of course.
What? What's wrong, Truman? Yeah? Yes.
So I already forgot over the day that I was vlogging. Anyway, so yeah, sorry, this is Monday night. The cats and I are just hanging out. Of course, they just got off me because I started talking and I'm not talking to them. Anyway, so I'm continuing my buddy read with Berna, so we are now 60% of the way through this book. So not my favorite. I think this is actually probably my least favorite so far of the series, but we'll see when we get to the end. There's just some certain things that some of the characters do that doesn't really make sense with who they are. I'm not sure. Anyway, but it's a fine paranormal romance. It's fun. We're still enjoying that. I did finish today on my, I think I finished it on my break in the afternoon, was The Hollow Dead by Darcy Coach, which is book 4 in the Gravekeeper series. So this one I really enjoyed. I would say that it was, though, a little, not, the very start was good, and then it kind of slowed down for like the second quarter. And then after the halfway point, it was just a full out run of things that happened in this book, in this series, have come to light. We finally find out some answers, and it's kind of has a spooky amusement park thing to it, because again, we're talking about ghosts and other kind of stuff. So this one was actually really good in the end. I really enjoyed it. I'm thinking from the way that this book went that there's going to be only book 5 will be the last book in the series. It seems like we're getting close to wrapping up the storyline or the plot line. So I'm really curious to see how this goes. But I did finish that one today, which I didn't expect to. I thought I was going to read the other book more, but I picked this up yesterday and read a good chunk of it. And then I finished it today. So I finished that. I am going to now start reading physically Second Right, or the second book in the Filthy Rich Vampires series by Geneva Lee. So I did start this on Saturday, and I'm 60 pages in. So I have like 310 pages. So I don't expect to finish this today or tomorrow, probably. Maybe Wednesday. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to hopefully get to that. That's just fun vampire billionaires. It's pretty funny. Fake dating. Well, now things are different, but you know, it started out that way, the first book. And then I had a couple books on Libby that came through that are about to disappear, because of course they came in while I was sick, and I thought, oh, I'm going to be over being sick soon, so I'll listen to audiobooks. And again, I didn't start listening to audiobooks again until I picked up for my buddy read. So I did listen to a little bit today. I got 30% into Hunt on Dark Waters by Katie Robert. So I'm a few books behind on hers. Most of the stuff I'm caught up now, but this is one series where the second book is coming out in May. So I will be getting that at some point. But I hadn't read Hunt on Dark Waters yet. So I started that. Audiobook's pretty good. It was this one was, I wasn't sure at the beginning because I didn't quite understand the world building of where one of the characters started, and then where she goes to, where the main male character is, and what happens there. There is pirates, but it has this other element of different worlds, which I wasn't expecting. So there's a lot mashed in here. So we're going to see how this goes. I did really, I got 94 pages in, as I said, 30%. So I made a good chunk driving home in a little bit at the end of the day. So I am going to continue that tomorrow after I finish my buddy read, or do my buddy read pages. So that's kind of it. That's where I'm at. That's a check-in. Hopefully I'll do one more coherently later. I didn't really read much yesterday except for a little bit of The Hollow Dead and my buddy read that I'd done earlier. It just wasn't, it was a really, I napped a lot on Sunday. So today was a work day. My lips are falling apart. Sorry. And it was a long day. It was quiet. Because my, the supervisor, not my supervisor, but the shop supervisor wasn't there due to things. And so, I was supposed to get on the forklift at one point, but, I should have maybe gotten on the forklift, but the supervisor wasn't there. And right now he has to be there to oversee us. And he hasn't given me permission to ask one of the other guys to spot me. So until that happens, I'm not going to get on the forklift until he's there. So we'll see. If he says the other guys can spot me, then we will go. But he did not make a decision on Friday. So I haven't been back on the forklift yet. I'm still scared. I'm probably going to be scared for quite a long time. And everybody's like, oh, you'll get used to it. Well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's kind of my update for Monday. We'll see how this goes. And I will try to check in tomorrow. I don't expect to finish anything tomorrow, but I hope to make progress in all the books I'm reading. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, talk to you later. Okay, guys, so this is a different angle. I don't usually do it this way, but I did get a package today because we exchanged birthday gifts. I'm pretty sure it's from her, but we'll see it. I did get my pre-order of Can't Spell Treason Without T by Rebecca Thorne. She has really teal edges. So this is the book that I read a few weeks ago, and I'm so glad I did because I really, really enjoyed it. And Cooper's gonna run with the plastic. Okay. Anyway, so if you hear more wrapping. So anyway, so I got something else. So I think I got a gift receipt, and it is from Tia. So I do get one birthday gift. That's a book. And oh, Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. So I've been wanting to read this. I don't read many cowboy romances anymore. I did back like 20 years ago when I read a lot more contemporary. And I haven't read anything recently, but I've heard really good things about this one. So I'm really curious about this one. So I'm looking forward to this. I don't know anything. I think it's a small town brother's best friend romance. So I'm looking forward to that. So thank you so much, Tia. I will be messaging her before this goes up. But those are the books I got. So this is, as I said, I buy my own books. My family doesn't buy me books. They just give me money. And my brother and I don't exchange gifts. We just say, hey, I bought this and it's from you, kind of thing. Because our birthdays are a day apart. I did, as I said, I did pre-order this one for myself. And then, and I have read this. So this doesn't go on my TBR. I've already read it. So, but I really wanted the traditionally published, because again, I have the other one. And then I get Done and Dusted. So I'm really looking forward to reading that. I'll probably try to read that very soon. Anyway, so it is, what is it today? Anyway, now that I had gifts and I was really kind of really happy about that. I sent her a gift as well. So, I mean, because her birthday's before mine. So I got her early this year. I remembered. I made a note. Anyway. So I have switched up my reading again. I keep doing this. So I am still reading The Vampire and the Virgin. It's over there. Sorry, I don't have it right here with me. My hair's kind of crazy today. No problems. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it there. But I didn't go back to Filthy Rich Vampire's Second Right. For some reason, I felt like I had too many paranormals back to back, and I was reading a vampire novel for my buddy Reed with Berna. So I decided to pick up The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. This came out on April 2nd. So I've had this for 3 or 4 weeks, and I've been wanting to read it. I am about 80 pages into this. So my first impressions are the first 60 pages were hard for me because I do not like second chance romances. This is a college ex relationship. They had dated in college, and she broke up with him pretty painfully, like not very nicely. And now it's 8 years later. He's in the NFL and he's had an injury, and his agent has gone on medical leave and has left, so they have to give him another agent, and she happens to be the next agent who is given to, you know, for PR purposes and stuff. So, and it goes badly when he finds out it's her, and she's been worried about it because she doesn't want anybody to know about what happened in their past. And it's one of those things where the longer I get into the book, I like her more, but I did not like her at first because I knew she was the one who broke up the relationship, and it sounded like a horrible breakup, like she didn't do it very nicely. And anyway, so I am enjoying it now that I'm a little bit farther in, because things are now getting kind of funny with her trying to be his agent, and he is like making all these this is very early days. There's like the second or third day that maybe only the second day that she's his agent, and he's already asking her to do weird things because, you know, kind of think Jerry Maguire, you know, do things to make sure that she's in his court for stuff, and it was funny. And I'm liking her more, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, so that's what I'm reading right now, and as I said, I'm still reading that other book, The Vampire and the Virgin. I'll finish that tomorrow morning. And I didn't touch my audiobook on Hunt on Dark Waters today because I did start this. So I'm going to probably read more of this tonight, and then tomorrow after I finish The Vampire and the Virgin, I will probably go back to this audiobook. So that's where I'm at right now. And then maybe after that, I'll be ready to go back to Second Right. I'm pretty sure. I really do want to read it because of where it left off, but it's just, I think I need a break from all the paranormal. That I'm reading a lot of stuff that's kind of paranormal right now. So it'd be kind of cool. But I'm really looking forward to reading this one that's different. It's another contemporary. So thank you, Tia. Anyway, so that's my update for Tuesday. The cats are kind of around, and I'm just gonna relax. I just finished dinner and I feel frazzled. Anyway, it's been one of those days. And I have a meeting with our contractor for the garage. We finally have the quotes have been submitted to the insurance, and the insurance has paid us out to what they think it's going to cost us. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so that meeting's tomorrow after work when I get home, and then we'll figure out. So it might be another 2 or 3 weeks before we get on his schedule for the actual build. But I thought he told us it'd take at least a month to get the garage door. So, because we haven't ordered that yet. So it might be a little bit longer. I'm thinking either the last week of May or early June. But we made progress. We're making progress. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna get off here. Bye. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday night. It is about 8 o'clock. I'm just kind of doing this late. I totally forgot to do it. I had my meeting after work with the contractor, which is interesting. That whole process is interesting. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. We'll get through it. It's still going to be a few weeks before we get the drywall and everything inside the garage is done. And then it'll be 3 to 6 weeks before we get new garage doors. So it might still be until midsummer before we get our cars back into the garage. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, so I'm hoping we can't hear the dryer so much. If this doesn't work, I'll refilm this. You'll never see it. Anyway. Point is, hopefully it's okay. I did finish my buddy read with Berna at Berna's Bookish Adventures with The Vampire and the Virgin. I cannot get the sticker off. I have to get that. I have that glue gone. Maybe that'll work. Anyway, this is book 8 in the Love at Stake series I've mentioned. So we read this over the last 5 days, and today was the last section, which was the best section, I think, overall. This was not a favorite. This is probably one of my least favorites of the series, because this is a paranormal romance with a vampire, Robbie, who meets Olivia, who is having some issues, but they end up, meeting, but it's kind of like too insta-lovey for me. It didn't work for me. And then the things that she didn't like when she found out about him being a vampire just didn't make a lot of sense, but considering who she was, what she could do, and then her job at the FBI, there's some certain things. But the action got really good in the end, and the overarching plot of the whole series is going well. So anyway, I did really enjoy that with the reading with Berna, but maybe this book is, as I said, I think it's one of my least favorite of the series. And then tonight, after I got home and after I had the meeting with the contractor and my brother, I finished Hunt on Dark Waters by Katie Robert. This is not, I don't think this will ever be a favorite series of mine or a favorite book. I think it was kind of a rough start in the beginning of this book, but by the end, I really liked the characters, and I'm interested to see what happens in book 2, because book 2 comes out in a couple weeks, and I will be getting a copy through her Patreon, because I do belong to that. So anyway, this was a romantasy, or so it's pirates. And we're following Evelyn, who does something in her dimension, and then she goes through a portal to escape because things are going down, and she steals something right before she leaves and angers her ex-lover, and then she ends up in this world where there are pirates, or there are ships out that go after monsters, and she is conscripted on, how do you say that word? Conscripted on board, and she is forced to join the crew or die. And we meet the captain, Bowen, And it kind of goes from there. And again, it's very much a sexy, you know, sexy time stuff between them. I mean, not right away, but you know, it was a rough start. Even though it's just, I think the world building had to form a little bit more. But I did like it in the end. The end got pretty good. It's still not going to be a favorite. It's just, it was just fine. I'm really looking forward to the second one. I think the second one is going to be sapphic. So, but I'll double check on that. But, again, I don't have it yet. So anyway, so I did finish that. So, I haven't read anything after I finished that. Oh, oops. I scared Cooper. Sorry. Oh, I'm just not having a good day. Today I dropped everything. Today has been just been a dropping day. So I dropped the rule book on my keyboard. Scared the cat. Sorry. Anyway, so I did I haven't read any of this today. I'm about 100 and almost 150 pages in, and the turning point in this book just happened of something that's on, was it on the back? Yeah, it's on the back, but you know, it's again. So again, this is where it's gonna get kind of funny. Still not my favorite of the Sarah Adams books, but I am gonna try to get to this. I don't know if I'm gonna read much tonight. I'm really kind of tired, and I'm just watching BookTube and stress and stuff. So anyway, I think that's it. There's not much going on other than that. You know, it's just kind of my life. Work was fine. I can't do the forklift because my supervisor is going to be off for, or not my supervisor, but the supervisor in the shop is going to be off for the next couple days. So I don't have approval to be on the forklift. So I'm still in kind of limbo. Anyway, so maybe that's good. I mean, to me it's good, but you know, the longer we get away from the practicing, I'm going to be out there practicing once he gets back. But then I take a couple days off around my birthday. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, so I'm gonna go back to the couch and just kind of chill out for the rest of the night. I just talk too much. And anyway, so I will. I'm starting a new audiobook in the morning. If I don't like that one, I'll return it on Libby, and I'll have another one back up. That I also got from Libby, but it's a series I've read before. So we'll see what happens. I just don't want to mention it because I'm a huge DNFer. So I just thought, we'll just, you know, I might try it. If I like it, I don't. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not sure how I'll feel in the morning, but I just need to get through it. So anyway, I'll check back with you tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is Thursday night. It's about 5:15. I look crappy. It's just, my bangs are just a little too long, so they don't hold, or they kind of go really straight really early in the morning, and then wearing my hard hat in and out of the office is kind of annoying. Anyway, and then I had to wear it a couple times because I cleaned out some stuff. Anyway, today was a weird day at work. It was really slow at first, and then I was going to take a drive to go get some parts, and the truck I was supposed to take had a check engine light, and I'm like, I'm not going. So somebody else had to go do that. But anyway, so then my morning got kind of switched around, and it was, I mean, I had stuff to do. I just didn't want to do it kind of stuff. I made some progress on stuff. Anyway, you know how it goes. Anyway, so I did try one of my Libby audiobooks, and I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. And yeah, I started it, and I went, no, I don't think I want to read this audio, you know, by audiobook. So I'm going to read that book physically, or I'll get the audiobook another time. I listened to the first like 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not listening to this. And I don't think it was the narration. I think it was just because it's a dark contemporary. And I was just like, I don't know if I want to do another romance, you know, another contemporary that way. So, anyway, so I stopped. And I mean, yeah, it just didn't work out. So I did pick up my other Libby hold, which was Any Duchess Will Do by Tessa Dare. This is book 4 in the Spindle Cove series. So I'm trying to make my way through this series, trying to finish it this year. I've started it a couple of years ago and got to book 2, and then I didn't book 2 or 2.5. I don't remember. I got like partway through the series, and then I didn't finish it. So this is book 4, and then there's a novella, and then there's book 5, and book 5 also crosses somehow to be book 4 in Castles Ever After. And I read Castles Ever After first. It was the first series by her that I read. So I really enjoy her historical romances. These are Regencies. This is talking about Spindle Cove, which is a small coastal town where a lot of women go there to kind of flee the London season, because either they're too scared to go, or they are nervous, or they have some kind of medical condition, or something that kind of they feel separate. Yes, there's Cooper. Separated from everybody, or they don't want to deal with all that stuff that happens during the ton in the series, this and that stuff. This one is talking about Griff, who is a duke, and his mother drugs him to get him in a carriage to take him to Spindle Cove to pick out a wife. And she says, you pick out any girl in town and I will make her a duchess. And then you'll marry her and I will get grandkids. And that's what she's after. Anyway, so he goes into town, and he's not too happy because he's been drugged and stuff, and he doesn't feel good. And he picks the barmaid, and Pauline is then he talks her into agreeing to come to London for a week to kind of prove his mother wrong, and that she can't make Pauline into a duchess. And he says he'll pay her £100. I think it's 100 to do it for that week. And then because she wants to open a business. So so far he likes her spunk, and he likes a lot of things about her, but he has some past stuff of why he doesn't want to have, he doesn't want to marry, and he doesn't want to have kids. We're not sure yet what happened. Something must have happened in his past because of some of the things he says or thinks in his head. But I don't think it's something that everybody knows about. So I don't think his mother doesn't know why he doesn't want to get married or have kids. And then Pauline, of course, is out for the money. That's all she's there for. And she wants to get home within the week because of certain things. So anyway, so far cute. I really like it. Their attraction is definitely spicing up already on page 97. I'm 27% of the way in. So I am enjoying that. And then, sorry, I talked about that a lot, but I am enjoying that. And then I did continue reading The Rule Book by Sarah Adams on my lunch break and on my breaks. And I am really enjoying this again. I really enjoy her writing. I really enjoy her characters. I just still am not in Nora's court as much as I am Derek's. And even though things are happening now that are bringing them close together, and they're doing their fake dating thing, it's funny. There's a lot of funny things that happen between them. But Second Chance Romance is never going to be my favorite. And I actually was on the way home. I was trying to think of what my favorite Second Chance romances are. And Persuasion is still the only one I can think of. I know I read another one last year or the year before that I said was probably my next favorite. But now I can't remember what book that was or what author. And I'm not sure what it is. I don't know which book it was. Anyway, I don't know how to think about that. I can't think of it. But this one, I don't think is going to be, again, of all her books, this is my least favorite due to the tropes, not of how it's written or the characters. It's still funny. I still laugh, and I still enjoy it, emotionally and everything. It's just, there's just the way that she broke up with him still burns me of how she does it, how she did it. I'm unforgiving. I think that's the problem I have with Second Chance Romances. I always go, no, it was probably better you guys broke up then and just let it go. Don't get back together, because clearly one of you is more invested than the other. Anyway, so I'm about 209. So I have about 140 pages. So we'll see if I can get this finished tonight. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try to get at least a good chunk of it done between now and when I go to bed. And I think that's it. I think that's all I got to talk about. So I will check in with you tomorrow, and we'll see. If I finish this early, then I will come back on here. But I just don't know if I will. It just depends how I read. Because, lately, I've been coming home and just watching BookTube and not reading. But I really want to finish this book. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll get it done.
Are you guys cute? Yeah? Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't finished yet. It's still Thursday. It's about 7:40, so it's a couple hours later. And I've read maybe about 30 pages. I'm not happy right now. Like, it was going so well, and then something happens that is so dumb. I want to read it to know what happens. I'm probably going to skim ahead. I don't do that except when I'm upset about something that happens. And I go, why would the character do that? Why? Considering who they are and what they're doing, even if they're, I don't understand why. And it really kind of hurts me. So, as I said, I'm talking about the rule book, and it's gonna blow, like, I don't know. Like, this book was doing really well from what I started today with. So it was about 100 pages. I've really enjoyed it. And then this just happened. And again, now I have about 100, is it about 100 pages? Yeah, I have about 100 pages left. And I don't know. Anyway, I just thought I don't want to give spoilers. I mostly try never to give spoilers, but let's just say that something happens around the 245 range that I'm just like, no. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to give myself a little bit. I'm just going to watch some YouTube for a little bit, and then maybe I'll pick it up and skim ahead and see if what I think is going to happen because of what just happened happens, and then see if I want to continue. I hate that when when I'm really enjoying a book and then something happens that I go, that is not realistic to me with that character. To me, it wasn't. Again, maybe to other people, but I wouldn't, like an overheard conversation kind of thing. I don't know. I'm not explaining it. I don't want to explain it. Sorry. It's just, I'm just so mad because I wanted the book, not that I want the book to go another way, but it was progressing well. And now it's not. Or I think it's going to blow up. Or something's going to happen and I'm not going to like it. Anyway, this is so sad. I'm devastated. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, if I read more tonight and it gets better or worse, I'll let you know. But right now, I'm 100 pages from the end. And I don't know if I can do it. We'll have to see. Anyway, just a quick. Okay. So now it's 10:40. I'm way past my bedtime, but I had to stay up and finish the rule book. It took me about a half hour to get over that paragraph. Turns out nothing came of it, but it was such a setup that I was like, if that comes in, I will be so mad. And it didn't. Something else happened later that was kind of the same thing, but not the same. So I kind of forgave it, but I think it kind of damaged my feelings for this book. Overall, it was just a fine book. I think you have to like second chance romances for it to be a high rating for you. I think it was still cute. I still loved all the characters in here. I liked, I did like their chemistry, through this. I have trouble with second chance romances, and that one paragraph just about took it out for me. Like, I almost didn't want to finish this book, but I think it's only because I think, all readers probably, but also because I write for fun. Sometimes I can imagine where that could go. Like, that could go so badly. Why would she do that? Or why they would do that? Or, and that one, yes, I thought of it too much, but it still didn't make sense considering what was going on. So anyway, I think still that was a mistake on the author's part. that paragraph or 2 paragraphs or whatever. Point is, I didn't like it, and that did not help my enjoyment of this book. So anyway, there are parts about this I still really loved, but it's my least favorite Sarah Adams book, due to the tropes. So, anyway, I mean, I liked the end, mostly. As I said, it's just, you know, I did, as I said, I liked them in the end, and I loved all the stuff that happened with the other characters that we knew from the cheat sheet, and, I don't know. As I said, this was kind of a mixed bag for me. I'm sure other people will like it and won't take the page that I had such issue with so seriously, but I was so upset at that paragraph of what happened, and I'm glad nothing came of it, but it was like, that didn't make sense, and I'm glad that, you know, it didn't go the way that it could have gone, which would have been really bad. So I'm glad it didn't go that. Anyway, so now I'm 45 minutes late from going to bed because I was so close to the end, and I just was like, I can't wait till tomorrow to read the last 50 pages when so much stuff is happening. So I was like, oh, forget it, we'll just stay up. So I did. Anyway, so who knows? I'm pretty sure, I mean, I'm going to continue my audiobook, but I think I am going to go back to Filthy Rich Vampires, Second Right. Second Right's the second book. So, I'm going to try at least tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'll read much, you know, until I get home, but, you know, we'll see. Anyway, I need to go to bed. Tomorrow is going to hurt. Anyway, later. Okay, so it is Friday, and I have not read a word. I have not listened to anything. It has just not been a reading day. And I don't really know why. Work was super busy. Some of the other people that I work with were off, so there was a lot of me picking up slack from other people's stuff, of getting stuff done. So, and I did a lot. I wrote like tons of emails and did a lot of stuff. Anyway, so it was a long day. I mean, it went fast, luckily, with all that work. Did I bruise myself? What the heck? Okay. Yeah, I bruised myself. Anyway, I think I ran into a door at one point. Anyway, or that's dirt. I don't know. We'll check it. I'll check it in a minute. Sorry. It's chaotic. Anyway, I just want to come on here because it's about 6:30 almost. I've been home probably about an hour. I had dinner, and the cats have been on me. And I'm just watching BookTube, and I'm just like, it's Friday night, and I'm looking around trying to make the list in my head of all the stuff I have to clean tomorrow because my mom's coming tomorrow to stay for a couple days for Mother's Day, as well as to help with my great aunt and her aunt who needs someone to stay with her on Monday. So I need to get stuff done, but I am in a weird mood. Like, I don't know if I'm going to pick up a book. And it's not because the books I don't have something to read, clearly. But, I don't know. I didn't feel like listening to the audiobook. I just didn't feel like it. I wasn't in the mood for an audiobook. And then I never picked up, Filthy Rich Vampires, Second Right. Even though I've started that book, I'm 60 pages in, and I haven't picked it up again. I think I just read it too close to the first one. And I will pick it up. I just think I need to wait a little bit longer. I did pick up another fantasy romance. I thought, well, maybe I'll read this big epic fantasy romance. And then I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. So I think I'm going to do a reread. I haven't done a reread since the beginning of April. Is that right? I don't know. Is that right? I think so. Because I did all my rereading of the Nalini Singh. So I then told myself I didn't want to do much rereading. Then I got sick, and so I didn't do anything during that. And in May, I have a couple rereads I want to do. So it's not those, because those ones I'm doing later in the month. One around my birthday next week, and then the other one I want to do late in the month, if not early June. We'll see how that goes. But point is, I've decided to come back to the Shifters Unbounded series. I think I'm going to read Wild Wolf, which is book 6 in this series. And we're back in Las Vegas because this travels around to different packs. And again, this is one where the packs were outed. The shifters were outed about 20 years before, and they are collared and put into these shifter towns. And people don't really like them. They don't trust them because, again, they're different. And it's more of how they're surviving with the little that they've been given. And they live longer than humans. And there's other things that they, you know, are stronger and everything. So I read this. Oh, I don't remember when I read it the first time. It was a long time ago. Like, as I said, I reread part of this series a couple months ago. I think I read a couple of these. And I need to read this book. And then I have to read another novella, Bear Attraction, which I'm really looking forward to that one because I remember really loving that one. And then book 7 takes it to another shifter location. I think it goes to North Carolina. And I didn't really like the main guy from another book. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about that book. Anyway, but I want to continue this series. I'm way behind. I think they were on 14, 15, or 16. And I'm back on book 6. And I want to reread this. So I think I'm going to pick this up. If I pick up anything tonight. I think I just need something that I've read before. I mean, it has been a few years, so I don't remember all the ins and outs. We're following, Graham, who is kind of like a leader of one of the shifter towns, again, the one in Vegas, and his girlfriend is human, and she has a brother who gets in trouble, and then they come after her, and then he goes to help her. And there's a lot of other stuff going on, but that's just kind of, it's a paranormal romance. It's just, I remember liking it more than I thought I would because Graham is not a character I've liked in other books, but he kind of grows on you. I guess he's one of those bad boys that you don't like at first because he's just kind of mean to everybody, but you know he has a heart. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to this one, to reread it, to get farther, to get this one done, and then, as I said, then I have the novella, and then I can read new books in this series, because I really do want to get through a lot of this series this year. I may not finish it because it's so long, because I'm so behind, but I'd like to read at least most of the books that I own, because I do own almost all of them. I think I only don't own 2 books in the series. I think the last 2 books are the only 2 ones I don't own. I own everything else. So they're all on my shelf. So anyway, so I think I'm going to pick this up if I feel like reading tonight. If not, I'll read tomorrow and we'll see what I pick up. I'm pretty sure I will listen to Any Duchess Will Do when I'm cleaning. But beyond that, I don't know. And then when my mom gets here, I'll read a little bit, but I don't know how much I'll get done. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so it's like 88 degrees here today. 80, 85, 86. I don't know. It was like in the 80s. Unusual for early May in Oregon. Not fun. So today and tomorrow are going to be high temperatures. And then a week from now, it'll do it again, even hotter. But during the week, it'll be really nice. So that'll be nice. But I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't like the heat. And I can't go out in the sun because of my skin issues. So, if you guys don't remember or don't know, I have polymorphous light eruption, which means that if I'm out in the sun too much, I don't just burn. I usually break out in kind of like, it looks like poison oak or poison ivy, and it itches like it too. It's not fun. And I had a patch of it just from heat. Sometimes I get. So this, I'm not looking to so I'll be covered up when I go outside, even though it's warm. So. And the guys are making fun of me because I might be bringing back the umbrella to walk in the yard at work because it's going to be warm. But anyway, I don't have to worry about that tomorrow because I'll be home. Anyway, that's it. That's my update. I probably won't say any more tonight. I definitely missed that hour of sleep, though. I will tell you that. It was a lot. It was a hard morning to get through because I had stayed up. But it's Friday, so I'm going to make myself go to bed pretty much on time so that I can get up early to get going because I have to clean the house before my mom shows up. So anyway, that is it. I will check in later. Hey guys, so it is Saturday. Cooper is here. So it is about 8:45 and I'm about to go start cleaning. I just got back from doing all my errands. Well, the early part, or errands. So like I got gas in my car, I got a coffee, I went to one grocery store to get a few things, didn't have everything I wanted, so I had to go to another grocery store, but I got everything. The only problem is I got home and found out, because I got home just as my brother was going to leave to go to a different grocery store, because I went in a different direction than he was going to go. Anyway, so, and we were talking about what I bought and stuff, and I bought some Sprite Zero for my mom, because she's coming tomorrow, and that's why I'm going to clean the house. Anyway, so but he noticed that the 12-pack said cherry lime in the corner, like a little teeny little marks that says in red on the box. And I'm like, what? So I did not mean to do that. That was Truman. He's making noises on the stairs. So anyway, I bought the wrong Sprite Zero. So, because I bought cans so that my mom could drink what she wanted and then I'd have whatever's left or she could take it with her or whatever. Well, now we got this other kind that, this flavored one that none of us have had. So we'll have to try it, but he's going to pick me up another, a 12-pack, but the regular kind. So we have the right stuff on hand. So ridiculous. Anyway, so that was kind of a fail. I mean, it was a fail all around because I had to go to a second grocery store, but I got that done. Oh my gosh, he is just being crazy over there. Probably because he knows I'm going to do something different today because anyway, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I don't think, what else is there to say? So, okay, so yeah, so I'm going to start cleaning. I do have more errands to do later this afternoon. I have to go to the library and I have to turn in my mail-in vote ballot for Oregon has mail-in voting. So the ballot box is the one that I go to, is the one at the library. And I have two books there. One is the Nig Vogue, the next book in the Singing Hills cycle. So I can't remember, the Brides of something. And something Hills or something. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, I asked them to get the book, so because I gotten all of them from the library. So I will get that. And then another manga. So I have 3 mangas now that I want to do. I want to read sometime this next week. As I said, I haven't felt in the mood for them, but hopefully I will at some point. So anyway, they're just all first books in series. No, I take it back. Then what I'm getting today is the second book in a series I started the other week. So that's good. Anyway, the 2 I have here are, no, I don't know. There's 2 new ones and one that is the second book. Anyway, I'm rambling. I just don't want to clean. Can you tell? Anyway, so I have to go to the library to do those things. And then I have to hit Walgreens just for some allergy medication for when I do break out from the sun. I need the allergy medication to kind of take off the itch. So anyway, that's it. So I think I just need to stop procrastinating. I'm gonna go change because I'm in too much clothing, because I wore jeans and a t-shirt and a sweatshirt because I thought it would be cool out when I left at 6:45. But no, I actually got too warm. I had to take the sweatshirt off, and now I'm too hot in the jeans. So I'm gonna go change into some more sweaty clothes so that I can, or something I was sweating, because I'm gonna have to do the floors. I think that's the major thing. I have to clean out the bedroom for my mom, but like that's just decluttering, and that's just my own fault because it's a dumping ground for me. Everybody has that one place where they just dump things. Yeah, that's the guest bed. So I'm going to clean that and do all the laundry for that, which won't be bad. And I'll do all my laundry today because my mom will be here tomorrow. I don't want to do the laundry while she's here, so I'll do all that. But the floors, kitties are just fur balls. Anyway, so I'm going to go do that. So I'm not going to do any time lapse or anything because I don't do any of that fancy stuff. Sorry. Also, I don't want you to see how much fur is there because I was sick. Like there's a reason why it's gotten furry, but I need to take care of it. So I'm going to take care of it today. I'm going to go do it now. I know I keep putting this off, so we're going to go. So I think that's it. So I did read some of Wild Wolf last night. I only read about 30 pages. I just wasn't into reading last night. Yesterday just wasn't a reading day for me. Anyway, today I hope I will get some reading done later. We'll see what happens. I don't know what I'll pick up, whether it'll be Second Right or Wild Wolf. We'll see. But I think I'm going to start another audiobook. I want to read that historical, and I do have 2 more books from Livy that I need to read, but I'm going to put those all, I have time on all of them, like a couple weeks. I really want to start my reread of Wolf Song by TJ Klune, the first book in the Green Creek series. So last year, that is my favorite book and favorite series of last year. I've been putting off rereading it. I wanted to wait a year from when I started it. I mean, I read most of the books in the summer, but I read the first book, I think, in May of last year. I think that's it. I have to check my dates. Maybe I'm just imagining that. Or maybe that's when I bought it. I don't remember. But for some reason, I've had this fixated in my head. I was going to read it the week of my birthday. My birthday is, again, on Thursday. So it's coming. I just figure, I think I'm going to start it now. I think I will listen to that while I clean. I think that sounds good. So I'm going to enjoy that. So that's it. I will check in with you guys later, probably after I've finished cleaning and then done my errands. I'm going to barbecue brats for lunch. I know I had brats yesterday at work, but that's what I have in my refrigerator that I'm trying to get through, food that I have. And again, I'll do all the brats that are in the pack. So I will have meals for tonight for dinner, as well as, so today for lunch, dinner, and then probably Monday night. We'll see what happens. Anyway, yes, that's how I do it. Anyway, so Cooper, can we get Truman? And Truman, oops, are going to probably be upset with me for the next hour or so as I clean the house. I hope it doesn't take that long. Guess we'll see. Anyway, I will check with you later. Okay, just quick check-in. It's 11:45. I'm just about to barbecue, not quite yet. My brother is doing his chicken first, so I will get to do that. He did bring me the Sprite Zero, correct one this time around. I am going to give him one of the cans of the cherry lime to see, and we'll taste test it. I don't know. I'm still can't get over that. And he brought me buns for the brats. So anyway, I'm going to cook after him. I always go after him because his takes longer. And mine only take, 10 minutes total. So I'll just wait till after that. Anyway, no big deal. So I have cleaned as much as I'm going to do out here. I might need a Swiffer, like right tomorrow morning before. Because again, they're running around and, they're cats. They just track everywhere. My mom is bringing her hand vac because I want to buy a new one because mine is really cheap. Well, it wasn't cheap. It never was very good. It was, the one I had before was really a good one. And it took care of cat hair for a really long time. And then now it just won't run more than 2 seconds. So it doesn't do me any good. So she's bringing hers so I can do my stairs. And then I'm going to see if I want to buy the same model as she got. Because I do have Amazon gift cards from work from Christmas and Asmund's Day or something. I got a card there too. So I have some money that I can use for a home item, and I thought, maybe I better buy another hand bag, and hopefully that'll help. The cats are just fur balls. I mean, they're just orange fur balls. Anyway, so I'll do that. So anyway, the only thing I have left is I'm going to do dishes later tonight after dinner. I'll clean up everything in the kitchen, the last of it, and then the cat area, I'll clean up the cat food stuff. Maybe I'll do that before I feed them tonight, just clean that all up. And then, because they knock their cat food everywhere. They're hard. They're just messy. They're cats. Anyway, and then I have to do laundry all afternoon. All my laundry that I normally do, and then all the laundry I cleaned in the bedroom. The bedroom's clean. It's all ready to go for my mom. I've cleaned everything out, moved everything so that she can get in and out with no problems. Because again, I store stuff in there. I moved everything. I just need to do all the laundry that I had laying on there that Cooper has been sleeping on. He never used to, and then I caught him in there the last couple weeks sleeping on the towels that I had just deposited there that I didn't put in the closet, which was, my own fault, or, the linen closet. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. So really, I'm pretty much done. As I said, I think I'm going to Swiffer in the morning, just remnants, because it had to be done. And I did the whole entertainment system and my bookshelves. They weren't so bad. I've done the bookshelves more recently, but the entertainment system, I must have forgotten it last time because there was a lot of fur on that one. Anyway, so that's all clean now. I'm really happy about that because I've been staring at it going, I need to do that. But then I got sick, you know, and then, as I said, the last couple weeks I was still getting over it. So anyway, I'm rambling. I'm really talkative today, and I'm not quite sure why. Anyway, did I say what I read? I did read 102 pages of Wolfsong. I listened to that as I cleaned, so I got a good progress. I'm pretty good into that. I just adore it. I did find out that I read it last August. I must have bought the book in May around my birthday. I must have bought it for my birthday because I think I bought a hardback copy online, but it was the UK version. So I think it's in my stack, or I already sold it to pals. I don't remember. It's in the stack either to go or I've already sold it because I bought the US versions because I want them all to match. And again, I'm collecting them, the Barnes & Noble ones. So, anyway, so that's what this one is. So, yes, I am also getting the paperbacks when they come out this summer with the sprayed edges. Anyway, it's one of my favorite series now of all time. So I'm excited to do this reread. So, okay. So again, I didn't exactly wait a year to reread this, but I'm not regretting the reread. So, so far, so good. Again, I said I'm over 100 pages in. And, you know, I'll probably listen to that for a while. I do have a lot of other audiobooks and other books to read, but, you know, what did I do here? Anyway, it's just the way it is. Anyway, I'm really talkative. Anyway, I'm going to stop now. I'm going to do lunch, and then I'm going to go do my errands real quick and vote. So remember to vote, people, when your primaries come, if you haven't done it already. I know we're one of the last ones, so you guys have already done it. And then vote in November. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that and go to the Walgreens in the library and take my ballot, and then I'm taking my brother's too. What else do I need to do? I think that's it. And this is it. I'll do laundry this afternoon, and then dishes later, and then Swiffer in the morning. I think I'm done. Oh, I'll probably have to clean off the couch in the morning too. Yeah, I'm close. I mean, my list is a lot smaller than it was, so I feel pretty good. So anyway, I've rambled enough. I guess I was feeling accomplished and wanted to tell somebody. So I'm telling you guys. Anyway, I will go. We'll hopefully get some other stuff done today. Anyway, I'm not sure this is going to work because in my car, for some reason, I don't always get the sound. So we'll see what happens. I am in line for coffee because I did come out to get my library books, and I got a few extras. And then I got my allergy medication for, you know, or stuff for if I get itchy. So it should be good for the next 2 months. Anyway, which means I'll should probably start taking it because I'm out in the sun too much right now. And I'm afraid what tomorrow and the next day will bring. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'm getting a coffee at Black Rock because I want a coffee. I don't need one. I had one this morning, right? Remember? Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get one. Oh, I tried that cherry lime Sprite Zero. Disgusting. Hated it. The lime, it was like a horrible aftertaste. I really despised it. So, yeah, that's just a waste. If my brother doesn't like it, I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, my mom will try it. I'll have her try it too, but I might just take it to work and just give it to the guys if anybody wants it. I don't know. It's gross. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of my update. I just wanted to say that I'm in my car. It is close to 90 degrees out. I don't know exactly, 88 or so. Yeah, this is too early in the year for this shit. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, so anyway, I'm gonna sit in line here and then get a coffee. I'm gonna get a caramel blondie, which is my favorite here, a blended, no whip. We just, oh my God. Oh, there was just almost a car wreck right in front of me. Oh, right on the street. Okay, so there's a lot of construction in this area, and this car pulled out from the street that this is on, like just dead in front of a car coming up the hill who is going, 40 miles an hour, even though this is a construction zone, but that's now the speed limit. It's like usually 45, I think. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Like, they had to whip around them, and luckily no one was in the turn to turn left onto that. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Anyway, I'm done. I'm just chatting here on my phone. I'm in a chatty mood. Yeah, I've told you that already. Anyway, I will check with you later. Is that it? Sorry for the washer in the background, but Truman, this is hilarious. Okay, he likes to get up on the top of the bookshelf. It took him a while to jump up there because he hasn't done it since the fall. Because he doesn't get up there during the winter when it's would be warmer, higher. He only sleeps up there when it's hot. I don't know why. Any ideas? Anyway, he's just a weird cat. It's his first time up there in probably 5 months, 5 or 6 months, maybe more. It might be 6 months. I just think it's funny. And poor Cooper can't jump on top of the bookcase. He's too klutzy. But Truman is gonna take a little nap up there. So weird. Hey guys, so it is now Sunday morning. Sorry, it's the first time I'm talking out loud. Anyway, I want to get this video up. It's a super long vlog. I don't know if next week will be longer or shorter because I'll have my birthday on it, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, point is that last night I did read up to 186 pages in Wild Wolf, so I read about 150 pages, which is pretty good. So I'm making progress. I hope to, it matters because my mom is coming here in another hour, so, you know, we'll be here today. I don't know if we'll be sitting around reading much. We read a lot, don't get me, we're reading, my dad and my mom and I are very much big readers. My brother reads differently. Anyway, point is, let's just say, my mom and I read the most. My mom reads way more than I do because she's retired, but let's just say I got it from her and my dad reading and being, and liking to read, I guess. Anyway, point is that I don't know how much reading I'll get done today when she's here. Sometimes we're just talking. I don't have cable anymore, so I'm not even sure what we're going to be watching on my television. Again, I have the internet, but I'm not sure how that's going to go. Anyway, but I hope to get really close, if not to finish this, because I'm just over, as I said, I have about 110 pages left. So I'm hoping to get to finish this. So just a quick recap. This week I did finish 4 things. I think that's correct. I finished The Hollow Dead by Darcy Coates. The Vampire and the Virgin by Carolyn Sparks with my buddy read with Berna. Hunt on Dark Waters by Katie Robert. The Rulebook by Sarah Adams, which is not a disappointment because I knew going into it that it was a second chance romance. It's just, I wish I could have loved a second chance romance, but I just don't. Anyway, still love her. And then the stuff I'm in the middle of, physically right now, I'm reading Wild Wolf by Jennifer Ashley. I'm listening. I have an audiobook going from the library of Any Duchess Will Do by Tessa Dare. I started yesterday my reread of Wolfsong by TJ Klune and got about 100 pages. And Duchess Will Do, I'm at 96 pages as well, so I'm about 100 pages into that one. And then I'm 60 pages into Filthy Rich Vampires Second Right, which I hope to get back to this week, but we will see. The only thing for sure I'm going to read this week, since I've already started my reread of Wolfsong, because that was the only thing this week I planned for sure I was going to get to at some point, is I will read my library book, The Brides of High Hill, by Neen Vo, because this is the next book in the Singing Hill cycle, and because it's a new release, I want to make sure I read it as soon as I got it. It's only 111 pages. I think that's what it was, something close to that. And this is book 5 in the Singing Hills cycle. So I've enjoyed this one for different degrees, but I've always found them interesting. I'm not sure what Chi is up to in this one, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's the only thing for sure. I have so many books that I want to read. There's so many things I want to get. Who knows what I am going to read. So that is the end of this vlog. I am going to close it out now and then start the next one. As I said, I think I'm going to try to do this through May. We'll see how it goes. At least this next week I will, just due to the fact that it will be my birthday week. Again, my birthday's on Thursday, so I'll be off. And I'm not sure what my brother and I are going to do because his birthday is on Friday because we're 3 years and a day apart. Anyway, so we both took the days off, so we're not sure what's going to happen. We'll see. Something else might have to happen, and that things might change. But we'll see what happens. I guess I'm saying that too much. Anyway, Thank you for watching if you've gotten this far. I really appreciate it. I know this is not something I do all the time, and I'm not very good at the vlogging. So maybe we'll get better at it. I don't know. We'll see. And my life is boring. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.